On the mound for the Buccos.
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with, he'll change velocity, he'll go pitches, makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Summer's afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Line drive to center field. McCutchen is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cole's ready. Here it is on 3-1. Hit hard towards second, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, the number 2 and 3 guys come through with back-to-back hits here with one out in the first. Now they've got something cooking, and they'll try to stake themselves to an early lead.
2-2 count. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shift. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it. And the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Now Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Hit hard to short. Peralta's there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. And we can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. He gets his...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. Rendell Grichuk will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Cole sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Adam Wainwright, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Marte going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Matt Carpenter gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Ripped on the ground to first. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Starling Marte strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And the count will be full. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. John Jaso gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. There goes the runner. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 2-1, here it is. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
A quick out number 1. Jason Rogers will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ballgame.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Jordy Mercer bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Hit to third, taken in by Carpenter. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Back in pitch across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. High and deep to right. Back goes Polanco. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Wow, after the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere. But you talk to a lot of hitters, and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Brendan Moss. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Stepping in, Rendell Gritchick. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Polanco ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One for the Redbirds here, and it comes. Francisco Cervelli digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Grichuk. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth,
Garrett Cole will get his first cuts here.
Cole.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll... Cole gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Into the box, Colton Wong. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Harrison has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Adam Wainwright is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Drilled down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Matt Carpenter will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And that is not good.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One and two. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Harrison. And a gorgeous flip to second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Josh Harrison is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Holiday is under it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Line towards center field. And the Pirates have their first base hit. Digging in now, Starling Marte. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Settling in now, John Jaso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
chop to third. Tough to get to. Carpenter has it. The second for one. On to Moss, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Stephen Piscotty heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
Johnny Peralta will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Towards second. But an atom ball right to him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
This is one of the first times this afternoon that they've been able to mount any sort of resistance out there. The runners are on the corners now with 1 away, so this is a good chance to really do some things.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. 1 there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Jason Rogers comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Wainwright into the windup. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Belted high in the air out to left. Holliday going back, still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A scoreless. Rendell Grichuk makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. On the ground up the middle. Harrison's got it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here. Tony Watson will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning. 1-1, here it is. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Adam Wainwright will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Matt Carpenter strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Payoff pitch on its way. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Hit hard toward the right side, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
It took him a while to find the one he liked, but on the 8th pitch, he finally comes through with an RBI single. That's a great job of both driving up the pitch count and driving in the run.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit to short. Taken in by Mercer. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Michael Morse is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Michael Morse.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Wainwright's ready. On his way with the 3-2. Back to the mound and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Neftali Feliz is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Johnny Peralta will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Feliz sets. Here's the 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Rogers gonna have to hurry, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Matt Holliday will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Brandon Moss gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Moss.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play. And Andrew McCutcheon will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon. but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. So striding in, Starling Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, John Jaso, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. High and deep to straightaway right. Piscotty going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around third, here's McCutchen heading home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, these two teams have been pretty evenly matched all throughout this game, and now that's reflected on the scoreboard as well, as he gets a good pitch to hit right there and doubles home a run to square things up in this game here in the late going.
Stepping in now, Jason Rogers. Smoke toward third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Shortstop,
Jordy Mercer will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball. It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the seventh.
up next for the Pirates.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Chris Stewart will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with two out in the inning. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
This would be a big time to pick up back-to-back strikeouts if he can get it.
Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Oh, and a crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on, as they plate two more here and move that lead to 3 now.
Squared that one up just a little late. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Jared Hughes will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get. Here it comes on 1-1. This is line to left. Marte has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
The batter, number 4.
Yadier Molina digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Grounded to the right. Throw gets him, 2 down. Colton Wong will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
These guys haven't lacked for hits, but it's a little surprising that they only have 2 runs on the board. Someone needs to start making these guys pay for allowing so many base runners.
Tommy Pham.
Lined hard toward right center. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cards lead.
Now pitching for St. Louis.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who'll make an appearance here. The 2-2 pitch. Got him.
Well, it's been a long afternoon for this guy. A couple of strikeouts to go along with that 0 for 4, but you know there's going to be better days ahead for this guy because he can play.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting number 6.
Starling Marte stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. On the ground to the left side. Carpenter is there. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're still out in front, 5-2. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 35. Mark.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Matt Carpenter. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Melanson pauses. Here it is on 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And they continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on 1st and 2nd now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Let's take a look at our score.
Hit hard up the middle. There's one. On to first, and that'll take care of Peralta as well. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that 3rd guy.
And this one gets away. That could be a run. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, go ahead and raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirates closer comes in to nail this one down and pick up the save.
And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.